All right, so basically, what we're saying, Leo, is, um, so you're looking to move on from your other job.
Yeah.
So she just accepted you, obviously, for the position. So we're excited about that. We just talked about it, but um, you're telling your other job, or you're wanting to move on from the telemarketing because it's noon to 4:30 or 12:30 to 4, and you're trying to get away from the afternoon schedule.
12:30 to 9.
12:30 to 9. Oh, it's to 9. Okay, it looks like 4. Okay. So
Okay.
you're doing nights and afternoons, and you have something going on during the afternoons, you said?
Yeah, I have my nephews to take care of, and
Oh.
then I plan to go back to school. So
Right.
they don't let me change my schedule.
They won't let you go to mornings or whatever. Okay, and they're having you full time right now.
Yeah, they have me full time.
And you're not sure you can handle that too much longer, huh?
No.
Okay. Well, this job is like super flexible. Once you get through those sessions of training, so because we never have 6 hour days of vector training or meetings ever, except for those first 3 sessions, right?
Right.
So, and you said it's mostly that you're trying to give Convergys 2 weeks notice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, the only other the option I can give you if you don't come to this training is we have a training in a month. It's the 26th of December. It's the day after Christmas. It would make you have to wait at least 5 weeks to get a paycheck with us. Yeah, at least. To start earning money. Not even to get a paycheck, but to start earning money, essentially. It'll take you about 5 weeks to even earn that paycheck. And then it takes a week from there to get it. Versus if you can start this weekend, the advantage is that you can literally get paid 2 weeks from today. Okay. All right. See you, Parker. Yeah, 2 weeks from today would be when you would get your first income, because you would have training that Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then you'd have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Our weeks end on Monday night here. So everything you do that first weekend, a lot of people earn a whole week's worth of income in their first weekend, and then they get a paycheck 6 days after they start the job. I guess it'd be 9 days after they start training, but 7 days after they start, working. So, what's the feasibility of maybe just telling Convergys that you're, unavailable or sick or whatever you want to call it, those couple days? I don't want to say you should be dishonest at all. People call in sick when they have to take care of their mom or something like that. You know what I mean? Is there a way you could tell them, hey, I just can't come in those 3 days?
I did. I told them today, and what it is, it's a point kind of thing.
Yeah, sure.
So you get points for missing a day.
Right.
So.
Well, you're looking to move on from them anyway, right?
Yeah.
And you're not looking to get the tuition reimbursement program after you work there, whatever don't they have some sort of thing like that?
Yeah, I think they have.
But you have to work there like 6 or 8 or 10 months or something to get that, right?
6 months.
Yeah, and then they give you $500 towards school or something like that. Yeah. So I mean, you can earn $500 a lot of different ways. You know that. So if you're looking to move on from them anyway, and if you can make those hours work for the 3 sessions of training.
The 3 hours on?
I think I say 3 hours. Yeah. 3 sessions. They make those hours, or in other words, 3 sessions work. Next Wednesday, so today's Friday. So you normally work 12 to 9. We'll say 12 to 9. But if you could make, let's see, that would mean Wednesday you'd have to miss that day pretty much. You can go in for like 2 hours in the evening. Thursday is pretty much the whole day, and then Thursday you're off.
Yeah.
Oh, so Thursday's not even a problem.
No.
And then Friday? Are you working Friday?
Yeah, I work. The only days I have off is Thursdays and Sundays.
Oh, well then why don't we could do an online training if we had to for Wednesday.
Yeah, she was actually mentioning something about that.
Yeah.
She said that we could possibly do some online training. What I was most worried about, like you were saying, there's a lot of potential in this job that I see with vector and everything, But like as a lot of sales jobs or anything, when you start off, you really don't make any money until you learn the product, and then you move up from 10% to like 20.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If you do what we teach you in your first weekend, most of our reps try to do at least 10 appointments in their first weekend, which means Friday night, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. They try to do 10 appointments. And what that equates to, even on the base pay, is $160. Remember, other jobs that are sales are what? Straight commission. So you have to wait to make money because you have to wait to learn how to sell. But our training is 3 days for a reason, because it's going to teach you how to sell. But even if you didn't sell every appointment or whatever, it doesn't matter because the base pays there. So like you can earn your first paycheck, 2 weeks from today. If you do 10 appointments that first weekend, which a lot of our reps do, you make $160. You know what I mean? Now, if you do less than that, you make a little less than that. If you do more than that, you make more. And most of our reps that do that many appointments, they make plenty more because of the fact that they do sell. I don't know the other sales that you've done before and selling timeshares. I do know that you have done that. That's a lot harder because that's 2 to 10,000. Well, you're not selling. That's right. You're not selling RCI. You're doing the customer service. But anyway, so I mean, if you did 10 appointments that weekend, you'd make $160 that weekend and get the money, 5 days later, 7 days later. So if you can make the first day online training work, I'll do that, and then the next day, be online or be in the office. Thursday you're off anyway, and then Friday, miss Convergys. You'll miss 6 hours or 8 hours of Convergys, and you're gonna make that money back right away. That's what the training's designed to do, is help you make back any money you might miss with the other job. So training's that we use is used in college textbooks. It's pretty very well presented, and it's a blast too. And if you can start this week, you can start this week. If you can't start this week, you got to wait a month. So we don't start people right before Christmas. We don't start people when they're going into finals. And just take a name and number. Okay, thanks. I appreciate it. Okay, so do you think you could make that work? Online training day 1, day 2 is good anyway, and then day 3, let's just take it from there. And
next week, right?
Yeah, it's next Wednesday. So 6 days from now, 5 days. Is it the money that you're worried about? Like the money you're missing?
It's mostly that, because I really kind of need a steady income, because I'm like paying rent, and I have my phone bill, my car,
Sure.
And because the first time I started off with net marketing, it was tough. The first
it's door to door, dude.
Yeah.
That's not fun.
Make anything. I made like at least $200 the first week.
Right.
It was just tough.
Well, if you do what we teach you, you'll make good money right out of the gates, because we have a base pay. Door to door is commission only. And I know they give you a base that Convergys, but you make more when you do upgrades and sales and things like that. But here, you get paid either way. So at this point, if we do online training for day 1, and then day 2 is good, and then day 3, maybe you could work a few hours ahead of time, between now and Wednesday or Thursday or Friday, work a few hours extra, or ask them if you can go in or whatever. Or you just call in sick that day and just say I won't be making it in, and they'll dock you some points, but you're trying to move on anyway. So, we wouldn't start you if we didn't know it was going to be worth it to you.
I know.
It wouldn't be worth it to me, obviously, or to us as a company.
Yes.
So can we make that work?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do that. Okay, so I'm going to put you down, and I'm glad, because if there's ever a time to sell something, what month of the year I think is a really wise time to, yeah. I mean, we do a lot of business this time of year, and to be honest, we have a ton of reps that sold, we have 5 people that sold over $2,000 worth of our product last week. So, this is the time of year that's worth it to do it. You know what I mean? Okay, so you should look at that one. All right, good. So I'm going to give you this, and just so you know, everyone that goes through an interview in our office, and whether they're accepted or not for a position, they get one of these. Did she already tell you about this? Mm-hmm. So this is just a description of everything we went over in the interview today. It's kind of like that sheet of paper that you got, as well as the position description. On the back, it also talks about some verbiage like if you're accepted or whatever. Since you've been accepted, it applies. And it says the training times 3 to 5, or the 3rd to 5th on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday next week. It's 1 to 7, but we're going to put that for online training. So I'm going to mark that. That your first day will be online. Second day, what you want to do is you want to come 11 a.m. It says noon to 8 on Thursday, but since you're doing the online, just come in 1 hour early because there's one extra exercise we have to do that has to happen before day 2.
On Thursday?
Then Thursday, just come early, 11 to 8. So Thursday will be a long day. Bring a lunch, and we'll go over some of that. Bring a lunch, and we'll have a great day. And then Friday is 11 to 5. If you have to leave at the end of training and go for 4 hours at the other job, you could do that too. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
One time. Yeah. I know you're trying to get rid of this, afternoon shift and the whole thing in Convergys. One time. Yeah, I don't blame you, dude. One time. Okay, if you can handle it one time, we'll never have to worry about it ever again. And then there's like I said, some assignments right down here, and our website's right here too. Is that cool?
Yeah.
All right, awesome. So